Like I think there's like a video by like Jordan Peterson that I've sent you before. Maybe I've sent it to you or someone else, but I send it to literally everybody. And it's like kind of about that idea of like being insignificant, you know? And what he says is that like basically it kind of like challenges that a little bit because I think like our general kind of like scientific materialist view kind of, like because we've like seen Earth from space and it's like a pale blue dot and we're like in the scheme of everything like we're just so insignificant and that's the reason to just not take anything seriously and believe like life is pointless and meaningless and all of those things. And he has like a very different perspective on it, which I kind of like gravitate towards more just because I feel like I function better when I have that perspective of like, oh, like what I do matters, like what I do is important and it just makes my life more meaningful. I think that's like one of the things like a lot of people struggle with is just like finding existence kind of meaningless. And so what he says is that basically like every single person is like a node in a network, right? And I think he says like you're like one person removed from like a million people because you're going to encounter at least like 1,000 people over the course of your life. And those 1,000 people know at least another 1,000 people, right? So it's like like what you do could have really, really powerful ripple effects. Like if you do something, that's kind of like noteworthy. So I think about that a lot, just like the fact that you are kind of a node in a network and you have a lot more influence than you think you have. So like there should be some kind of like significance to what you're doing, or like there shouldn't. Like you could like you said, like it's something that helps you. Like not taking yourself so seriously is an idea that helps you. Kind of like deal with maybe like emotional ups and downs and stuff. And if that's an idea that helps you and that's like the perspective that you feel like is more helpful to you, then maybe making things important or significant and maybe that's too overwhelming, then I feel like that's what you should do for yourself. I think just for myself personally, like it helps me because I just feel like I'm like, what I do is significant
Mm.
and then I kind of just have like a little bit more of a drive just to like do things with myself.